past week, the 47th President of the United States of America either posted or had to post a most despicable, disgusting post that one could imagine that a sitting president would make, the president of the free world. It was a post that depicted former President Barack Hussein Obama and his beautiful, lovely wife as apes. And there's been a pretty loud outcry from some people around the country, and rightfully so. But one of the things that was disturbing to some of us, that the president's spokesperson's response was to downplay the whole post, suggesting it was done in jest and that the president was declaring that he was the king of the jungle and that others were represented as some type of animal species. In my humble opinion, that merely made the matters worse, because to suggest that he is the king of the jungle is to buy into this great myth of white supremacy and white superiority, because he was likening himself to Tarzan. I believe, in my humble opinion, I might be wrong, the Tarzan series may have been the worst thing that I was exposed to as a child. It may have been the worst thing that I was exposed to as a child, because it certainly had an impact on me. And I think it was all negative. Watching this image of this one white fellow running around in an apron who had been raised by the animals, yet he had more intelligence than all of the hundreds of thousands of Africans in Africa, and that he could talk to the animals, and that they could respond to him, and he could mobilize the animals against the native Africans. This had a tremendous negative impact on me, because as a child, it was hard for me to admit it. I was ashamed of Africa. I was ashamed of Africans, and most of you probably were too, because the way they were portrayed has been dumb, has been stupid, unable to come up with a strategy and a way to be able to overcome this one individual. This myth of white superiority, this myth of black inferiority is what is continued to be propagated in this nation to this day. And it is the underlying sin.